Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, do you know who you are? What answer are you going to give? I don't care what you say. You're making it all up. Yeah, you are. You're giving yourself labels. You're labeling yourself against whatever society has created for what a meaning of a certain word or a phrase or whatever is. But when you start to do an analysis, an inter analysis, a self-reflection, and go within and ask yourself, what do you really know? Well, the best I come up with is I know I am aware. I know I am aware that I am aware. And that in that, everything else I make up. So I believe the best answer to who am I is I don't know. Because I don't. Everything I say is, I know I'm aware. But then I might say, well, I'm an individualized expression of infinite consciousness. I don't know that. I believe that. I made that up in my own mind. My mind came to that conclusion based on everything that I fed it. But do I know it? No. All I know is that I'm aware. See, when you ask, do you know who you are? It's more than you have a certain type of body. It's more than you have a job. It's more than you have a relationship. It's not about what you do and who you're with and how much you have. It has nothing to do with that. Those are all external things, but who are you? The greatest answer is the one I think I don't know, because that means you're open. You're open to expansive understanding beyond what most people put themselves in a box. Do you get what I'm saying about put yourself in a box? Your opinions are your greatest prison. Your opinions put you in a box. Your opinions are what limit you. Your mind has no limitations other than the ones you give it. And think about this. You're using 2 to 3% of your brain. You've got 97% of your brain sitting there. 90% sitting there, unused. Sandy goes, the only thing I know is the oneness of all. Well, you're further along than I am because I believe that. I have an experience of it, but I don't know it. Because then the question would be, here's the question. What's your proof? Well, I feel it. No, what's your proof? That's a big, tough question to answer. Because when you start breaking it down, let's just take the Sandy, I agree with that. I don't know how to live in this world either. I try to figure it out every moment. And here's the only thing I know to figure out. What would the real Lee do? What would the Lee that's aware of all these opinions, aware of all this, what would the real Lee do? That's all I can do. So when we come to this idea, and I'm here and I'm teaching spirituality. And what I'm saying to you is I believe in the oneness of all life. But what proof can I offer you? What proof can I offer you that you would believe what I would say without question? That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Let me ask this question then. Is it enough to walk around knowing not knowing who you are, and just fully experience all that life has to offer? I think so. I think there are things that I do that I've tested, that I've proved to myself that work in the process of creating. I've come up with my own definition of love, the awareness and acceptance of my wholeness. Now, how does that fit with what I said earlier? I am aware. That's what I know. So I'm accepting and I'm aware that I am aware. And that my awareness of itself is wholeness. So if I say I love Lee, which I do, it means I love that I'm aware. I accept that I'm aware. And I accept that these are the labels I put on things. And I accept based on those labels, here's my experience. Now, I've gotten really way out there today. Where I woke up this morning, this is what I was thinking about. And I'd like to talk about what's on my mind, what I'm going through, what I'm questioning. The thing that I've come to through all of my questioning and being able to say, I don't know who I am, I can tell you this: I do love life. Life is my playground. It's my playground to be aware and experience continually more and more and more and more. Now, I've created that as my purpose. My purpose and my number one value in life is to become more aware. My number two value is to teach. Teach what? How to people to become more aware so that they can self-love through conscious living. My number three value is this beautiful body, to keep it healthy and have a great sense of well-being so I can fully experience life. My number four value is interpersonal relationships, deep, intimate relationships with people where we have questions like the ones we're asking today, where we have conversations, where we're open. We are open to possibilities. We don't defend ourselves. I'm going to share this with you. When you defend yourself, you are wasting energy, because what are you defending? Something you think, not something you know. So I'm going to leave you with the idea, like who you are. See your life beyond what anyone else can imagine. Have greater and greater life experiences each and every day, no matter how old you are, what sex you are, where you live. It doesn't matter. Live from gratitude. Appreciate everything, because everything makes life whole. With that, beautiful ones, you get to choose who you are today and what you experience. I wish you the best. Aloha.